Hi friends, today we're going to be setting up 3 currently pages. First up is my Catchall Planners Currently page for January 2024, and we'll be using the Planything Winter Vibes sticker book. And I specifically wanted to use a bunch of these like snowflakes and cold themes since it doesn't really get cold until January here. Like December's still pretty September-ish, honestly. At least it was this year for sure. And so I wanted to use a lot of those, but I also wanted to use some of the New Year's stuff. So I'm using both the blue and the brown boxes so that the blue and brownish stickers from the 2 different sets work well together. I still wasn't really sure if it would all come together because the New Year's stuff is very much in a different color scheme than the wintry stuff, but I thought it was a good chance to try it out and put it all together. I always love layering my boxes, so you can see that I've layered 2 different boxes here on each side, and then I had to go and pick out a wintry quote to put somewhere for some nice winter vibes, and I decided right inside one of these boxes would be really nice and I could decorate the edges around it. So I grabbed a snowflake ultimately after looking through everything and grabbed one that would be the right size to cut in half and put on both sides of this box. While it's not really a scene, I will say that making little scenes inside of box stickers or circle stickers is really fun. So grab some florals, grab some little people, grab some animals, whatever, and make a little scene, and it can be super cute. So this one just has a little snowflake and some text already in it, so pretty fun and a good starting place to decide on the rest of the spread from there. And now it's time to get into the New Year's stuff. So this is the New Year's page here. You can see it's a lot of browns and blacks and whites and champagnes, you know, all those kind of neutrally colors. So of course we need some balloons, and I wanted them to sit right in the corner, so I'm going to use my scissors to trim them up like this. It's a lot easier than using the X-Acto knife on it. So if you know exactly what you're doing with it, use your scissors. But I decided that this little section up here would be like the Happy New Year's section. So I'm getting some of the different decorations and putting them all around so that I can use the Happy New Year sticker inside of it all. And it'll kind of be framed by all these cute decorations. Let me know below if you did anything for New Year's. I, for one, have 2 young kids and just stayed at home and went to bed before New Year's Eve, which is wild because I used to do something every year for it. So I wanted to bring everything across the page too, so I grabbed these girls and put them down below so that some of that color scheme would be brought throughout the page. And I'll put some other things around as well later. I was looking at it at this point and really thinking that, man, the snowflakes do not go with the spread. That light blue box does not go with the spread. And I was really thinking, like, is this going to turn out? But I just kept going with it, trusting the process and the idea. You know, putting down more stickers, getting all these New Year stickers done so that I could start putting in some more winter stickers. And I was hoping and praying that it would turn out. At this point, I was starting to look through the rest of the stickers to see if there was anything else that would help bring the 2 together, but I didn't find anything towards the back. So I went back to the front and started grabbing stickers that were blue but had a little bit more of the brown, which was a lot of these sweaters and piles of blankets and things like that. When I'm decorating a spread, I put down the boxes first if I know that I'm going to be using them for specific things, and then I like to lay decorations kind of in the corners to fill out the boxes like I did with these little cups and piles here, and it just, I think, adds some fun layering to the spread so that things aren't disjointed. So here on the upper box, I thought it needed some things, but I don't have any boxes in there, so I just added 2 little stickers on 2 of the corners, and I thought that would add some visual interest. And again, it was these stickers with blues and browns to try to pull it together, and already it's looking better to me. So of course I felt like I needed to add a little bit more New Year's stuff as well. So down on this blue sticker that was glaring at me, I added some more champagne. I thought that would bring things together. And I also added another one of these little stickers down here, close to the girls, right off the edge, just to add some more visual interest. Usually this currently page in my Catchall planner I use to kind of memory keep at the end of the month, so I won't be filling it out right now. I don't know what's going to happen during this month. I'll leave some space to write things in, but I love a lot of decorations. So I grabbed some snowflakes that, again, were blue, but had a little bit more of the neutrally color. You can see there's a little bit on that one to the left of the January. So I'm really going for stickers that can pull this together. And also I just really needed some more snowflakes because only 1 or 2 snowflakes was not going to be enough for this spread. They'd feel really out of place if I didn't have enough of the snowflakes in there. So again, just kind of layering them at the edges because I don't want to take up too much more space where I would write. And so I'm just kind of adding them to add that visual interest but not take up a ton of space or be in the way at all. I finally decided that that last little sticker piece should come out of the box right there, and I whited out that line first of all, and then went ahead and put that sticker right there, and that was the last one. So again, this was using Planything's Winter Vibe sticker book. Code Amy10 will save you 10% at Planything whenever you shop there, and this is a good one, you guys. But I love how this came together. None of the fears that I had making this came to pass. They are like good and happy and all of that, and now we can move on to the next currently page, which is my self-care planner. This is a new planner for me, so it's the Take Care of You layout, and this is the Take Care of You sticker book, and this is the first time I am decorating this currently page. Last year I used a stress management planner and I loved it, but I wanted to try something new this year. So we're using this one, and I do like this currently page more already because the other one was so full and already colorful and decorated. So this gives me more creative control already, which I absolutely love. I really didn't have any idea of how I wanted to decorate this when I was going into it. I just knew I wanted to use the matching sticker book for this first currently page. So I chose the Stay Hydrated sticker under the little habit thing right there. I thought using one of these journaling prompts would be a fun way to fill out this currently page. I chose the question, what is something you are proud of today? And I'll use it for this whole month. I also added some of the little sparkles, I would call them, from this page as well. I think they're super cute. I really wasn't sure where I was going with this page other than just having kind of journaling and self-care focused things. So I spent a lot of time flipping through the sticker book and trying to decide what to use. I did pick out a smiley face because I wanted this spread happy and bright, and I thought that was the perfect sticker to put there as just a happy reminder. I eventually decided on one of these decorative box stickers to put down as like a background, and then I put some boxes over it that I could use to write in. And so I thought that was a great way to use up some space and make it decorative but still have a lot of space to write. Sometimes I like keeping boxes really straight, and this time I wanted them kind of offset, and so I made the center one a little bit diagonal, and I think it looks kind of fun and funky and just what I was going for. Then I grabbed a take note sticker because I had a little bit of space to fill over there and I wasn't sure what else would fit, and that seemed to fit. Next, I grabbed another smiley face to fill that last little gap. And of course, if you guys know me, you know I love using mild liners to just make everything more colorful. So I grabbed 3 colors that matched the things in the spread: a gold, a green, and a blue. And I'm making my own boxes and highlighting things so that the spread is extra colorful and happy. So I love to make boxes like this using my mild liners because I can also use a black pen and decorate them and outline them and just make them super unique and fun. And I just love to do that pretty much any time that I can. You'll see it a lot in my creative journal. I decided to line over on this side so that we didn't just have all boxes everywhere. I do love having highlighted spaces as well. So I thought the yellow would be really nice over here because there was so much green and blue already kind of throughout the spread. Pretty much I wanted to fill in the entire thing with color. So I made a little green box up here and then went for rotating the colors in highlighters down below. I started with blue and just did it every third line. By the way, mild liners are probably my second most used planner item to decorate with, second to stickers. So next I used the green and then I'll use the gold. And I think this just looks so cute. What do you guys think? I am really loving this self-care planner so far, and I can't wait to fill this page out. The last thing we need is to decorate the hand-drawn boxes with a black pen. I couldn't find my preferred pen, so I grabbed this one that I like pretty well from Planything, back from when they had the subscription boxes. And this one's pretty good. Still not as good as my favorite pens, which I buy in a big pack off of Amazon, but it'll do the trick. And I just outlined all these boxes because I think that just looks really fun and nice and just brings it all together, even though it's all imperfect. And part of the great thing about this is that it is imperfect. It just looks hand-drawn and beautiful, and I think it is a little bit extra because of that. I'm just gravitating towards all these bright spreads right now. You'll see throughout my Instagram feed that I've done a ton of bright spreads, and I think last year at this point I was still doing so many winter spreads, and I definitely will still do a few, but all these bright ones are just bringing me some joy and happiness in the middle of winter. Anyways, here is that final little part of this spread, and we're all done, and it looks so cute. Next up is our last currently page of today, and it is my checklist layout social media planner. Speaking of winter, I am going to be using Cozy Winter from Cassthetic Plans for this spread. This is a newer sticker book for her. It came out, I think, January 4th or something, and it has all these fun, like, scenes that you can make, and I just love it. I love all her sticker books, and this one is wintry without being holiday, and so I chose this theme that has, like, kind of cabins and snowy and all this stuff, and I think it's gonna be super cute. I love Cassie's sticker books because she always has some elements that you can use to layer together and to use together, but then she also includes pages where she's layered them together for you, so it's quick and easy. If you don't have a lot of time, you can just grab some of those pre-layered elements and it'll be super cute and ready to go so quickly. But of course, I love to layer and put things together for myself much of the time, so I tend to gravitate towards these individual elements like these little stains and color swatches and these quotes and all these different things so that I can put it together myself. So this quote says, "This is your year to shine," and the other quote that I chose says, "Make time for what makes you happy." Of course, had trouble putting it down, but got it sorted out eventually. And now it was time for some of the decorative stickers, and just look at how cute these mountains are. They look so wintry and gorgeous, and I want to go there and go to a cabin and stay in the woods and in the mountains and hibernate for the winter. It would be so fun. But everything is so pretty. And then I chose this cabin. It fit perfectly into this box up there. And this is my social media planner. So here I really use the 3 priorities sections for like my plan for the month. And then down below I'll like mark down some stats and things like that. But I don't really use the page like as much as I would in my Catchall or something. So I can use these giant stickers and take up a lot of space. and still have all the space I need for later. So as I mentioned, I use the 3 priorities up above for just priorities for the month for my social media, or I guess Amy plans things. It's more than social media now that I have the Etsy shop. So for Amy plans things, so I'll write something about like Etsy, something about Instagram, and maybe something about YouTube, you know, whatever's on my mind that month, and some goals that I have for that. So of course I had to do a little more layering, so I grabbed some of these other stickers. These ones I chose to use the paper stickers so they wouldn't bleed through and see the boxes behind them. But the mountain and the cabin stickers were clear stickers. So there are both varieties in the sticker book. Then I felt like this little corner was missing a little bit, so I just grabbed a little tree and put it in there so that there was something visually interesting down in the corner to look at. Lastly, we just needed some boxes for these blank spaces. I felt like it really just needed a little bit more. So I added this big green box and it filled the space perfectly. And then I looked for just a smaller box that I could fit in right there. And there we have 3 different currently pages in just about 15 minutes. It doesn't take long to decorate all of them. So which one do you like the best? Let me know. Thanks so much for hanging out and for watching today. See you all next time. Bye.